here with some of the stories making headlines today. I'm joined by Royal Editor Russell Myers and our very own Ross King. Ross, first of all, we start with something joyful. The official Strictly Line-Up photograph was released over the weekend. There it is. We can have a wee look.
Look at that.
Oh, you might have made an effort.
So my grand's curtains have gone.
I was going to say, very sound of music. You wear it very well. You wear it very well.
Oh, my goodness. I tell you, see, with this training, I think I'm getting back down to my birth weight. I think I'm getting pretty close at the moment.
Is it just all falling
off? It's unbelievable. But I've also got to say, we recorded the launch show, which you'll see next Saturday. We recorded that last week. Jessie J is phenomenal on it. I got a few words with Jessie J. She's looking great. But Karen Carney, who's one of the most brilliant footballers we've ever had here, she just loves you so much, and Vicky Patterson. So every time I go into makeup, that's all they want to talk about.
That's so nice.
And Karen, and also, it's amazing how this affects people in different ways. Alex Kingston, of course, huge Hollywood star. When we did the opening bit, when we had to do one little dance bit, she got really emotional. And then I got emotional as well. But it's just funny because, you know, you come out and you get that incredible surge from the audience.
Yeah.
And it's like a real love and everything. So it was just lovely seeing somebody like Alex Kingston, who's probably never had that kind of... I mean, I've played Wembley Stadium. You know,
indeed you have.
With Bros, I was a support. but, you know, for her to get that and to see the reaction... we're absolutely loving it. And, of course, my partner is...
you can't tell us.
Can't tell you.
I don't even know, because the thing about it is I would forget and tell people, not meaning to. Do you know what I mean? So, no. Okay. We're talking about the Emmys later on. Somebody there had a message for you.
Oh.
Be afraid, very, very afraid, Ross. Enjoy it. And all you have to do, really, is put the work in. There are no secrets about Strictly Dancing the Stars. You have to put the work in, because the more you put in, the more you get out of it. It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that. Our friend Emily Evans was so kind at getting that.
He's right, though, and that's what I keep saying. You are probably the hardest working person I know. You're a grafter. You're a grafter. So that is not a problem. You will do that.
Well, and also I got emotional because somebody gave a little message as well, which I didn't know about. So,
it's just...
just watch me get emotional all the time. It's ridiculous. Thank you,
You're going to be crying, and that's fine. That's allowed. Now, look, let's talk to Russell, because it is Prince Harry's 41st birthday today, which I'm astounded at. I kind of think he's frozen in time as a 29-year-old, but he is a big man. Now, this is a very interesting interview, because he says he has an absolutely clear conscience, and he also said that he didn't air dirty laundry in his book. Has he read his book, Russell?
Well, morning, Lorraine. Well, it's a bit of a matter of opinion, isn't it? And 41, I mean, it makes me feel rather old. But yes, Harry has taken part in an interview with the Guardian newspaper. Of course, he was here for 4 days in the UK last week, and he did get to see his father, the King, the first time that they'd met in over 19 months. And he said just afterwards, at an event just a couple of hours after that meeting, that the King was doing well. And that was great for his relationship. We know he wants reconciliation with his family. But, you know, Harry has been sort of taking the tentative steps to try and get back into the royal family, visits to the UK. Does he want to bring his children and wife here in the future? Of course he does. But in this interview, he said that he wasn't airing his dirty laundry in public, and he said that it wasn't about revenge and that his conscience is clear. So I suppose that's one thing for Harry to consider. It's another thing for certainly the King to consider whether he wants him back in the royal fold. And for Prince William, well, we know that he doesn't want to have anything to do with his brother at the moment. He's got bigger things on his plate, such as making sure his children are okay, and that his wife, the Princess of Wales, is back to full health and back to full duties as soon as possible. So a bit of a grey area for Harry, I think.
I don't think William will be sending him a birthday card. I would think that that's not going to happen. Prince Andrew back in the headlines. This is not going away. There's more new emails, 100 of them, we reckon, released as part of this whole Epstein files, and it is not good news for him. Of course, he denies everything, but he's not going to welcome this, is he?
He certainly won't. And, you know, it's one thing after the other, unfortunately, for Prince Andrew at the moment. As you said, he's always denied all these allegations in front of him. However, there are a tranche of emails that are being investigated by the US Senate at the moment. And they're looking to see what relationship Jeffrey Epstein had with the rich and powerful. And certainly that the language being used is that Prince Andrew could potentially be destroyed by these emails if they were to be made public. So what does this mean for Andrew? And certainly no way back for him in terms of the royal fold. But Virginia Giuffre's brother, Sky Roberts, was speaking to the BBC yesterday, and he said that they've had no contact from the royal family, perhaps unsurprisingly, but he urged Prince Andrew to come forward and to state his case if indeed he is innocent of these charges. So let's take a look.
Well, interesting this, Rose, because there's a lot of rich and famous people not sleeping very well.
Absolutely, a lot of sleepless nights.
Yeah.
No, I just heard over the weekend there's a lot more to come out and a lot more names to be mentioned.
Oh dear. And of course, Russell, this is all happening with Donald Trump set to arrive in the UK tomorrow, and the royals have got a secret weapon. Catherine is going to be on a sort of love bomb of the Trumps.
Well, certainly. I mean, it's a distraction, if anything. This Trump and Epstein relationship. Trump's obviously said in the past that his relationship was just fleeting with Jeffrey Epstein. However, the US president and the First Lady Melania are due in the UK tomorrow. It's going to be a 3-day state visit, and we're certainly rolling out the red carpet and the big guns. The Prince and Princess of Wales will be there in Windsor to meet Trump and Melania, and then they're going to take them to meet the King and Queen. And it's obviously a packed schedule. Trump has been calling it a fest. It'll be interesting to see how different it is to previous state visits, but they're going to get to see some artifacts from the royal collection. They're going to have a big state banquet as well. We're going to see Catherine and Melania taking part in an event with the Scouts on Thursday. So plenty to look forward to in that. Hopefully the weather holds off for the carriage ride throughout Windsor, but I'm looking forward to it.
And of course he arrives, Ross, doesn't he, to a city where there's massive protests, United Kingdom protests over the weekend, and support for Charlie Kirk, who was murdered. That sent shockwaves all over the world, and it's such a strange time that we live in, isn't it?
I mean, how many times do we talk about the world divided?
Yes.
And again, no matter what your views are, someone was killed.
Yes.
And father, husband, his widow Erica has come out and talked about how, he loved the president loved him, loved his children, loved his wife, made sure that she knew it every day. So it's a strange world.
I think you're right, and it doesn't matter what you... The fact is we've got to have dialogue and we've got to talk to one another, or nothing will ever change, and people will just be hurling rocks at one another, or worse, as we saw with him. But people celebrating the death of someone, no, they should be ashamed of themselves. It's just awful. Listen, you're going to be back later, a little bit more positive,
yes, a little
because
bit.
It's the news from the Emmys overnight, and a great night for adolescents.
Oh, just absolutely brilliant. And our old pal Jennifer Coolidge, guaranteed a laugh and guaranteed a mention of Ozempic as well.
Oh dear, OK. Can't wait. Russell, thank you too. Hi there, thanks so much for watching our YouTube channel. We upload new videos every single day, so click here if you're interested in this video, or head to the homepage for more amazing content.